At the beginning of this trading week, I got an account with NairaTrader Profile account. I passed phase one. On my Maven Profile account, I got out of Drawdown and I made about $87 profit on my Maven Profile account. But I ended the week in Drawdown on both accounts, both the NairaTrader and the Maven Profile accounts. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy YOUNG'S here and I'm back at it again. Bless you all for tuning in into today's episode. So this week started profitable, but at the end of the week wasn't profitable because this week I took 3 trades setup, 1 take profit, 2 losses. So my first trade setup was on JPY and it was a profitable trade setup. I was able to make $153.74 on the trade setup, and this trade setup got me out of Drawdown on my Maven Profile account, and I was up 1.74%, which was about $87 profit on the Maven Profile account. And with this trade setup, I was able to pass phase 1 of my NairaTrader Profile account, which I got this week, a 200k size NairaTrader Profile account. I was able to pass phase 1 with this trade setup. Then the next 2 trade setup, which the second trade setup was on US30, an unprofitable setup. The third trade setup on JPY was unprofitable, and with those two losses, I was back in Drawdown again on the Maven Profile account and my NairaTrader Profile account. And the Maven Profile account, I'm down 13.5%, which is about 27,000 Naira, because this NairaTrader Profile account has a maximum loss of 40,000 Naira, which is 20%, and I'm down 30.5, which is I'm left with about 6.5% to lose this account. Once I hit that 20% max drawdown, it means that I've breached this account. So this week, after all these 3 trades that I took for this week, there is something that I need to. It made me realize that there's a missing piece in my trading. There's something that I'm not doing right in my trading, because I looked at it like, why is it that since the time I've been trading this account, I've gotten into Drawdown like more than 4 times or more than 5 times, if I'm not mistaken. The highest amount of profit I've made on this account since the time I started trading it was 2%, and that was like $100. It was a 5k account, and that time I was not even risking up to 0.5% per trade, because I started trading the account. I was just risking less before I moved up 0.5 and 1%, and that was 4 trade. I used 4 trade to get like 2%. Then I went into Drawdown, and ever since then I've just been like going into Drawdown, coming back to 5k and going back into Drawdown. January of this year was unprofitable. The whole month of January for me was unprofitable. I had 8 trade setups January, 2 losses, 6 break even, and that was what brought my profit down to about 7.12% in Drawdown. And I got out of the Drawdown on Monday this week, and I'm back in 2.42% Drawdown on the Maven Profile account again at the end of the week. So that made me realize that there is something I'm not doing right in my trading. There's something I'm doing wrong. There's something I need to figure out in my trading process. Something I need to figure out, because in trading, you can't control the market. You can't control the market. And there's something I know that if I place a trade and market goes to my take profit, it's not because of my strategy that market went to take profit. It's because there are other factors that made the market to get to that level where my take profit is. It's not because I'm buying from that particular point. It's not because of my strategy that market is buying. So I can't control what the market will do. So what I need to focus on trying to control is my risk management. And I won't say that my risk management is because I'm following my trading plan, and I'm always applying my risk management. Break even when I need to break even, close the trade when I need to close the trade. Even the first trade that I took for this week, which was on JPY, I had to close half of my position, because I noticed that there was a particular trade that I took last 2 weeks. I think last week or last week. That trade setup, there was a particular level where I was like, market might reverse from this level, but I didn't close the trade. I didn't close half of my position at that level. The market reversed. So this week, when I was buying JPY, I saw that there's a level the market might want to respect. So when market got to that level, I had to close half of my position, because the first trade that I took for the week, I took it on Monday. I closed the trade is take profit on Wednesday. It was a three days trade setup. It was a 3 days trade. I mean, so I had to close half of my position and let the rest run. That's why I was able to make $153. So the thing that is in my control is my risk management, the way I manage my trade, and the way I use my strategy and my system on the market. But one thing that I know is that for me to make money, I need to align with the market. For me to be profitable, I need to always align with the market, not trying to like control the market, or trying to like put something like, okay, market should buy from this point, market should buy from this point. I can't control that. I need to make sure that my strategy and my entry is in alignment with the market, and what I'm trying to do is in alignment with what the market is currently doing. If the market is buying, like looking for buy setup. If the market is selling, looking for sell setup. That's what I need to. That's what I can do. But I can't control the market, that where the market will get to and where the market will not get to. So I need to focus on figuring out what I'm doing wrong, where I'm making mistake, and what I need to correct. And that's one of the reasons I'm like looking out to get one laptop I can use to like backtest. When I mean backtesting, like backtest and see how my strategy has played out in previous years. And when I start backtesting, doesn't mean once I start backtesting I will just become profitable and start passing profit from accounts. No, but backtesting is a part of the process, because that's what I look at. Like that's what I'm looking at, using to like gather data and figure out like what I'm doing wrong, like where I'm not getting some things right. Because in the month of January, when I checked my journal after I took those losses in the month of January, I checked all the trades setup, and I was like, oh, one of the things I figured out was that my chart pattern, and I was not patient in the month of January. And when I focused, like in the month of February, I was not like focusing more on my chart pattern and my entry. And in the month of January, I made profit in the month of January. It was from that January that I started recovering the drawdown that I got into in the month of February. Was the month I started recovering the drawdown I got into in the month of January. So that's what I need to do. I need to like figure out what I'm doing wrong and correct it, and learn from it and try to correct it, and make sure that what is in my control, I manage it well. So the first trade that I took for this week was on JPY, and the profit I made was $153.74. And here is the chart breakdown for that trade setup. Today is Monday, the 9th of March 2026, and I just took my first trade setup for the week on JPY, and this is the trade currently running. It's a buy setup on JPY. It's currently running. So the analysis for this trade was from the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, I observed that JPY is trending to the upside on the daily time frame. So from this point, I observed that JPY is trending to the upside on the daily time frame. So I came down to the 4 hours. This is the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, I saw that market has broken this resistance level and retested it to become its support. So I observed this break and retest of this resistance level here on the 4 hours time frame. So I came down to the 15 minutes time frame for entry confirmation. So on the 15 minutes time frame over here, I saw this double bottom chart pattern formation. So this is the first leg of the double bottom and the second leg of the double bottom. So after seeing this, I waited for London section to open before I took the trade. So after seeing the first leg and the second leg of the double bottom, I waited for London section to open. But before London section opened, there was a retest back into the neckline of this double bottom over here. There was a retest back into the neckline. Then I took the trade from this point, from this candlestick. After this close of this candlestick, I took the trade, because when this candlestick closed, London section had opened already. So I took this trade setup from this point, and I placed my stop loss at this level, targeting 122R, 122, which is at this point. At this point, I was going for 122R. So what I'll be doing on this trade is that once this trade is able to get to 121R, which this black line is where my 121R is, I will be breaking even on this trade setup, and I might close half of my trade position on my Maven Profit account, because I took this trade on my Maven Profit account and my new NairaTrader Profit account. I just got a 200k size Profit account. I just got with NairaTrader. So on my Maven Profit account, I might break even once this trade gets to 121R, and once it gets 121R, I will break even, and I might secure half of my position on the trade and leave the rest to run. So that's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing on my Maven Profim account. But on my NairaTrader Profim account, I might just leave the trade to run, whether to full TP or back to break even. But once it gets 1 to 1 hour, I will break even on my Maven Profim account and my NairaTrader Profim account. So, and the reason why I'm looking to secure half of my position on my Maven Profim account is because this level, I'm looking at this level that it might be a reversal from this level. Market might reverse from this level over here, because on the 4 hours time frame, over here, the 4 hours time frame, there was last week I took this buy, and when market got to this level, you see market reverse back to my break even and even went deep. So I'm looking at this level as a level that market might want to retrace from. So I might just secure half of my position on my Maven Profim account and let the rest to run. But my NairaTrader Profim account, I might not, and I might secure half of the position to my NairaTrader Profim account. But let's see how this goes. I'll be updating everything that happens on this trade. And this is the trade on my NairaTrader and my Maven Profim account. So on my Maven Profim account, this is the trade on my Maven Profim account. On my Maven Profim account. So this is the trade currently running on my Maven Profim account. So this is it. I opened to position because I didn't calculate well at the first position. I had to open second position. It's just 0.1, so it's still within the risk. I'm just risking close to like $100 on this trade. So this is the trade currently running, and on my NairaTrader Profim account. So this is the trade on my NairaTrader Profim account. This is it on my NairaTrader Profim account currently running, and this was like 14,000 naira over here and this is it for 24. So let's just see how this trade goes. I'll be updating everything. So that's it on the trade. So today is Wednesday, the 11th of March 2026, and the buy setup that I took on Monday, the 9th of March 2026, finally hit full TP. As you can see, this is full take profit. So I hold this trade for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's 3 days. On Wednesday, market just hit my take profits today, which is Wednesday. So this is the trade on my on my NairaTrader Profim account. I passed my first one on NairaTrader Profim account. So I requested for another account. Just give me this one today. I requested for another one. Just give me this account. I already passed this one with that GPJPY buy setup. So and on my Maven Profim account, I made total of $153, but I secure half of my position. Like I said, I'm going to secure half of my position once market gets 1 to 1 hour due to level I was looking at. I'm making my reverse from, so I secure half of my position at that level and I had the rest to run, which will give me about $100, and this is $153. And as you can see, my profit is up $5,887 from $4,644, less than 1% to blow the account, and I'm up $5,087. Let's just see how everything goes. I'll be updating everything here. Let's just see if I'm able to pass this one, or I go back into break even, because I noticed that I go back into drawdown, because I've been taking series of drawdown from the time I get this account. But one thing is that if I go in drawdown 3-4%, except from the January, which I went about 7% drawdown, almost blowing the account, I used to come back to break even. But let's just see how everything goes. I'll be updating everything. So the second trade setup that I took was on US30, and I lost $105.20 on that trade setup. And that US30 trade setup was fast. That trade didn't even go in much profit before market reversed and hit my stop loss. And here's the chart breakdown. So I took a setup today, Wednesday, the 11th of March 2026, on US30 over here. As you can see, the trade has taken us out on stop loss. This is the trade currently, and the trade has taken us out on stop loss. But this is the analysis for the trade. So from the daily time frame, GPJPY US30, is from this move you are seeing over here. US30 is on a downtrend. But why did I took a sell? Here's the reason why I took a sell. So I came down to the 4 hours time frame. And I observed that from yesterday, market broke this resistance level. I think on Monday, market broke this resistance level to the upside and retested it to become a support. And on Wednesday, I saw this buy, but I didn't take the buy because it happened during London section, and I missed it during New York section, because the buy first picked up from this place during London section. On this 4 hours time frame London section, and market came back again to that level during New York section, but I didn't take it because I was not on the charts. I didn't take the trade, because the thing about this trade is that if I was even on the chart and I took the trade, it would have been a break even for me, because when market went for 1 to 1 hour, market reversed back into my entry points, and once market got to 1 to 1, I got to my trade management plan to break even, so which means that it should have been a break even trade if I saw when market got to 1 to 1 hour. So but when I came to the chart today, I saw that market has come back into that level again, So into this level, this resistance level that got broken, I tested to become support. Market came back into the level, and on the 15 minutes time frame, this is the 15 minutes time frame. I saw this double bottom chart pattern formation. This was the first leg, and this was the second leg over here. So I took the buy from this point. So I took the buy from this point, and markets went straight into SL. So my profit account, I lost $105 on this trade. $105 on this trade. So this is the US30 trade over here. Sorry, this is the US30 trade. $105 lost. So, and as you can see, my total profit for today is minus $2 because I made like extra $87 on the profit account. This morning when my GPJPY trade hit TP, my account was up $5,097, $5,097, but now I'm currently down $4,092, which is about $18 drawdown now currently. So this is this, and on my NairaTrader profit account, I'm down. On my NairaTrader profit account, 196,000. I'm down 196,000 naira. So this is the loss over here, 13,967 naira, which is close to like, this is just 14,000. Let's say 14,000. So I'm down 14,000 on this account. So I just have like 26,000 left to lose this account. So if I have losses close to 26,000, this account is gone. So the third trade setup I took for the week, which was the last trade setup I took for the week, it was on GBP-JPY, and I lost $102.81 on that trade setup. That trade setup, I took the trade setup on Thursday, and throughout Thursday, market was ranging. Market got into profit on Thursday in the night. On Friday, market was in profit, but on Friday London section, market went straight to my SL because that Friday market was very volatile in the London section. Market went massively to the downside because the third trade setup was on GPJPY, was a buy setup. I was buying GPJPY that Thursday, and market hit my stop loss on Friday. And here is the chart breakdown for the GPJPY setup. So this is my third trade setup for the week. So this is the setup currently running over here. Still currently running in loss over here. So this is the setup. And the analysis for this trade is just on the daily time frame over here. On daily time frame, I observe that GPJPY is still on an uptrend. So GPJPY is still on an uptrend. As you can see from the daily time frame, this is it over here. On the daily time frame, as you can see, GPJPY is on an uptrend. So I came down to the 4 hours time frame. So this is the 4 hours time frame. I saw that market came into this. I saw that market came to test the support level over here. The support level on this 4 hours time frame, because there was a resistance level at this point. Market broke the resistance level, but market didn't hold off this resistance level that got broken. So market came back into this support level. So after that, I came into the 15 minutes time frame for my entry confirmation. The 15 minutes time frame. So this is the 15 minutes time frame. So this trade is currently running in loss, as you can see. So on the 15 minutes time frame, I saw this double bottom chart pattern formation, which this is the first leg I indicated with this black arrow, and this is the second leg I indicated with this black arrow also. So after seeing this double bottom, I took the trade entry from around this point, but as you can see, the market is currently running in loss. So this is the trade on my Maven profit account, currently running in loss. So this is the trade currently running in loss. I'm risking about $99.76 for a reward of $199.53. So just 2% for 4%. That's it. And on my NairaTrader, this is my NairaTrader profile. So my NairaTrader, as you can see, this is the trade currently running in loss also. My NairaTrader, and I'm risking just 12,000, close to like 13,000 naira for about 25,000 naira. So yes, so stop loss got hit on this pair, and I lost $102.81 on my Maven profit account, and on the NairaTrader profit account I lost 12,700, which is about 13,000. So guys, those are the trade setup I took for the week. My Maven profit account is down 2.42% in drawdown, which is about $121 in drawdown, and my NairaTrader profit account is down 13.5%, and that is about 27,000 naira. My Maven profit account, the current balance is $4,879.29, and my NairaTrader profit is about 173,000 naira. So the two accounts is down in drawdown. So that's the outcome of my trading this week. Week started profitable but ended up being unprofitable to loss. So that's trading. You win some, you lose some. But the thing is that there's something that I know that yes, I need to figure out in my trading, because figuring out what I'm doing wrong in trading is going to help my trading. It's not going to help me like it's not going to help me like win all the time. It's just going to help me like improve on what I'm doing wrong, because from what I'm doing, from like my trading, I know that yes, there's something I'm not doing wrong, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to like figure out, the missing parts in my trading. So as you all know, guys, I trade with NairaTrader prop firm and Maven prop firm accounts. There'll be a link in the description if you want to check out any of those prop firm accounts. And like I always say, guys, before you start trading with any prop firm accounts, make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you research about the prop firm accounts, and most importantly, read and understand the rules of this prop firm before you start trading with any prop firm. Before you start trading with any prop firm, make sure you read and understand. Before you start trading with any prop firm, make sure you read and understand the rules. So that will be it for this video. I'll catch you in the next episode. And guys, if you like this kind of content, or you are new to this channel, or you just come across this channel, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm currently at 16 subscribers. Guys, let's get to 200 subscribers before the end of this month. Support your boy by clicking on that subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.